When someone sees this pattern, something changes. They stop asking, which religion is right, and begin asking a far more unsettling question. What were they pointing to?
The prophets pointed to the sky. Humanity built temples around their fingers. The deeper question is now unavoidable. Can you see directly, without borrowed beliefs, without inherited identities?
The light of society.
We live in the most connected age in human history. Information travels faster than thought. Knowledge fills entire libraries inside our pockets. And yet,
something essential has grown quiet. Not knowledge, not technology, but wisdom. For centuries, humanity relied on seers, people who stepped outside the system and returned with fire.
But something unusual is happening now. The world no longer waits for prophets and returned with fire. The next step is something far more unsettling. The return of the seer. Inside ordinary people.
every mystic pointed towards something simple, something immediate, something available to anyone willing to look.
Not belief, not tradition, but direct seeing.
The ability to observe thought, to question inherited ideas, to look at reality without the filters of culture.
This ability was never reserved for prophets. It belongs to consciousness itself. Systems are comfortable when people follow. They are far less comfortable when people begin to see. Because a person who sees clearly cannot easily be controlled, they ask questions.
We turn now to the growing public distrust.
This narrative serves an agenda. Who benefits? They challenge narratives. They refuse to confuse authority with truth.
And this has always been the tension of history. The seer opens the door. The system builds walls around it.
But something has changed. For the first time in human history,
millions of people can access the teachings of every tradition, every philosophy, every mystical insight at once. The gatekeepers are disappearing, the walls are becoming transparent, and the responsibility returns to the individual.
The question is no longer, which religion is true? The deeper question is now unavoidable.
Can you see directly, without borrowed beliefs, without inherited identities, without the stories that once defined you?
The return of the seer does not mean new prophets. It means something far more radical, a humanity that begins to see for itself.
Not followers, observers, not believers, explorers.
When enough people begin to look directly, something extraordinary happens. The cycle that shaped spiritual history for thousands of years begins to break. Because the distance between the seer and the seeker disappears.
The ancients were simply the first to look. The real revolution begins. When humanity remembers, it can look too.
The question is not whether the machine exists. It always has.
The next seer may simply be the one reading these words.
The question is not whether the machine exists. It always has. The real question is this: what happens when someone is no longer afraid of it?